Okay, since you saw it last, I've added the center strip and I've added a strip out here on the edge, and on the other side I've added the blue tailing end of the little Firebird design that the bottom of the wing is going to have. And I'll show you just how I'm doing that. I've got several pieces cut to shape. A little trick, by the way, if you scratch the backing on monocoat, it peels right up. Now, using another strip as a guide, that's going to give me the proper space. And then I'll just line this next piece up. And once it's in place, tack down the trailing edge with the iron. And then I'll just work from the trailing edge to the leading edge, forcing out any bubbles as I go. Okay, now I've got all 5 pieces of the tail feather attached, and you can see that I left this last one a little bit long. Now I'm going to take my blue sheet and line this up with the tail feathers, and the corner is crossing here on the inside, but that's intentional. That's going to get clipped off later. So we'll just tack down this outside corner first. Now you notice I'm pulling that snug but not tight. And all 4 corners. Now I'm just going to go down the leading edge. I've got my opening for the retract here, so I have to be a little careful in that area. I'm just going to cover right over that for right now, and then later that'll get cut out. I'm just going to work my way up this edge. What I'm doing right now is I'm just sealing all the edges. Once the edges are sealed, I'm going to hit the center with a heat gun. Now I've really got to be careful on this edge because I've only got about 3/8 of an inch overlap. But the adhesive on monocoat is so strong that 3/8 of an inch is plenty. Now I'm just going to seal down the last of these edges, right where the one layer of monocoat overlaps the other. And then I'm going to take a brand new fresh razor blade and I'm going to trim off the front of this blue strip here. Now I'm not going to be too picky about how it comes out, seeing as how this is the bottom of the wing. If it were the top, I would take a little more time to do it right. Although that came out not quite as good as I had hoped, so I'll retrim this one little section here. That's close enough for the bottom of the wing. Now I'm just going to give this edge a final seal. And now that all the edges are sealed down, it's time to break out the heat gun. You can see I'm starting in one corner and just slowly working my way up. And I'll just continue this routine back and forth across the whole blue section. Now over here the heat is raising an air bubble where the one covering is overlapping the other. So I'm just going to take a pin, heat that bubble up, and pop it. Give it some more heat to let the air out. And then I got another one over here. So again, heat it up, pop it, and then I'm just going to go over that with the iron to get the last of the air out and seal it down. Now I just have to trim that one corner and the blue is finished.